Where do chihuahuas go on vacation? Minneapolis.
There's Polly wanted to join us today too. Well, today we're actually going to be learning about then and now, all the different things that kids did back a long time ago, even 100 or 200 years ago. So I'm wondering if anybody's been to Greenfield Village or Henry Ford Museum. Have you been to those places, Alexis? Yeah, and so both Henry Ford Museum and Greenfield Village, they show a lot of history about what it was like a long time ago. And it looks like the Reeds are saying hello. Can you say hi to the Reeds? And the Zonners are watching. Can you wave to and say hi to them? I don't hear you. And Hunter's watching.
Hi, Hunter.
On the Zonners, they have, and the Reeds, they've both been to Greenfield Village and the Henry Ford Museum. So that'll give you a good little base for what we're going to be talking about today. All right, what do you think? Alexis, what was your favorite part about Greenfield Village? And we'd like to hear everyone else's favorite thing about going to either the Henry Ford Museum or Greenfield Village. What was one thing that you remember that really stood out? I know it's actually been...
They rode horses.
Horses. And we got to do the horse carriage ride.
What is it?
What was something else that...
Model T.
Yes, we always rode the Model T. And sometimes like 3 or 4 times if no one was there. That was a lot of fun, wasn't it? Oh, and the Reeds loved the trains. That was really cool too. That was another thing we did every time, is we'd ride the train at least one time, right? That is pretty cool. So that actually is in our book today too, about transportation from a long time ago. So here we'll look at our book, A Long Time Ago. So this is about the toys from a long time ago.
Oh, and fun fact, I actually made these cornhusk dolls once.
She did. That was at Greenfield
I don't know if
Village.
I still have it, but
It might be up in the craft room, but that's right. The cornhusk style, we did that at Greenfield Village.
I have a feeling I could really live with no electronics or I have a feeling I could because most of the time I play with wooden stuff and hoops and yeah.
Yeah, Alexis does say she doesn't necessarily play with modern toys. She likes things that are just random, don't you? So let's read about some of the toys from a long time ago. Can you read to us?
A long time ago, kids played a game with hoops. They liked dolls and marbles. These are toys that kids had a long time ago of George Washington, and these are little marbles.
So back all the way for our first president. And actually, marbles and dolls are both things we play with nowadays, aren't they?
Yeah, their marbles are way different because they don't have as much color.
That's true. All right, now let's read about today's toys.
Today, kids play with new kinds of toys. Dolls and robots. We can walk and talk. Kids like playgrounds, too. What kind of toys do you like?
And we'd like to hear about everybody's favorite toys. And while they're thinking about that, Alexis, tell everyone, what are your favorite toys?
I don't exactly have a favorite toy.
No, but what is something you think you play with a lot?
Outdoor stuff.
She does like playing with outdoor stuff. So maybe a lot of things like a long time ago, hoops and dolls. What are some of your favorite dolls?
American Girl dolls.
She does. She likes her Welly Wisher dolls. And she likes her fairies, right? She likes to play with those and fairy gardens. So Maddie loves her stuffed animals. That's nice. And I don't know, I know the first teddy bear came out when Teddy Roosevelt was president.
Teddy Roosevelt?
And that's why they were called teddy bears. So they were out a while ago, but that was really what introduced stuffed animals, was the teddy bear from Teddy Roosevelt.
Another joke. It just reminded me of the president. It's actually about Abraham Lincoln. What is Abraham Lincoln called? Abraham Winkin.
Alexis is really loving jokes right now. So it looks like Muriel's favorite is baby dolls. We know someone else who loves baby dolls too, don't we? Autumn. She loves her baby dolls. And Eleanor and Posey love their fairies and Welly Wishers and Kirby. There's a lot of your favorites. Hunter's favorite toys are his Legos and his tires. That's good, Hunter, because you'll probably be in the tire business when you're older, right? And Legos are always fun. You can build a lot of cool stuff. All right, let's see what's next in our book. Now we have about, transportation a long time
A
ago.
long time ago, horses helped people get around. Kids rode horseback or in a coach pulled by horses. They also walked a lot.
So here's like the picture of, and that actually looks like Greenfield Village, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
With the horses and the way
Although
they're
the
dressed.
people don't dress that way. They dress how we dress.
Yep, but they will have some actors, right, that come and dress like that, right, at Greenfield Village. All right, now let's read about the today transportation, which is over here.
Today, kids have many travel choices. They use bikes, skates, and scooters. They ride in cars, trains, and planes. How do you like to travel?
So let's think about that. Let's ask everybody, how does everybody like to travel? What is their favorite way to travel? And Alexis, you tell us, what's your favorite way to travel?
This one, I know, my bike.
She does. Yep, she just got a bigger bike because her first one was getting a little small.
But I still want to keep it.
Mm-hmm. So she loves the bikes, and actually, I gotta agree with that too. I love biking. That's one of my favorite ways to travel. But being on a boat is fun. Being on a plane, it is an adventure. Do you like a plane?
No.
No. The Zonners like to travel by car, and that's probably the most practical way to travel. You can get a lot farther than a bike, and if it's really hot or rainy out, then you have protection.
Or you could technically do this in the rain. You have to be kind of talented to do that. You could hold an umbrella while you hold the handle.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you've got very good balance. So yeah, there's a lot of different ways for transportation. So let's see what's next in our book here. Now, we have about school. A long time ago. It looks like Hunter says his daddy's service truck. That's his favorite way to travel. And that's a cool truck, Hunter. We can hear it coming down Hibbard Street.
And you're like, what is that noise?
All right, so here we have learning a long time ago. Can you read to us about learning?
A long time ago, kids learned to read with horn books. They practiced letters on scales.
Slates.
Slates.
Which is a chalkboard.
They used quill pens to write on paper.
Yeah, so here's the horn book that she was talking about, where it was basically had a handle on it, and that's why they called it a horn book. And then here is the slate, which is just a little chalkboard, which we actually use a little chalkboard for our handwriting.
Oh, and actually, let's see, I forgot where it was, but I saw a place and it had like this old desk, and that's where the ink is. And some of the old desks, there was actually a little cup nook that you could put a cup in. And like there's a cup nook, you put the cup in with the ink in.
Mm-hmm.
They wrote with feathers.
That's right. So, and here's a close-up of the quill pen there. And like Alexis said, in their desk, they would actually have like a little nook for the ink. Mm-hmm. Isn't that cool? And one thing that I heard about from somebody who used to go to school in that way, that the boys would take the girls' pigtails and they would dip the girls' pigtails in their ink. That stinkers. So boys were stinkers back then too. That hasn't changed. So now, learning now.
Today, kids go to school to learn. They use whiteboards, computers, and electronics. What tools do you use in school?
So I know a lot of us we're all doing school at home right now, but we'd like to hear what are some different tools that you use at home or when you were in school. What are some different tools you use? So Alexis, tell us some of the tools that you use.
Pencils, and sometimes I still use chalk.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes crayons. Mm-hmm. Or also, we like to use manipulatives for counting. So those are considered tools, and we like to use real money when we're learning about money and counting. We use straws a lot for things too. So those are all Chromebooks. See? They're getting really fancy. And in fact, this was published, I don't see the year on it, but this was definitely published a few years ago. So they probably didn't have Chromebooks when this pamphlet was published. Because this was from back when I was teaching before Alexis was born.
Wow.
All right, our last page talks about music. I know Alexis loves music.
Today, kids enjoy music, movies, and TV shows. They have entertainment when they are at home and on the go. What do you like for fun?
Mm-hmm. You can see the age of this because look at there's one of the original iPods there.
iPods.
Mm-hmm.
I have an iPod.
Yeah, Alexis has one of the. I think that's the second iPod.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How do they use that thing? All it has is an apple on it.
Well, because it's an Apple product. So you would actually use your fingers and kind of roll around there and then see how that's got the forward and backward. So it didn't really have like the screen like what you're used to now. Mm-hmm. But this one came out
Did it still
not
have
too long ago. I think it was just for music.
Oh.
So we'd like to hear, what does everyone like to do for fun?
This one I can't name either because I have way too many things I do.
Well, you think about it just for a minute. We've got a couple more things that Hunter mentioned that for school he uses tablets, crayons, paint, markers, and coins. So a lot of the same things you do. Because actually Alexis uses her tablet a lot for school, don't you?
Tablet?
And the Reeds, they also use their iPad, which actually I guess yours is an iPad, which is a tablet. And Madeline and Muriel said they both love video games for fun.
I knew that was going to be one of their answers.
Did you know that? Oh, and Eleanor and Posey said crafting, and they like to play with their American Girl dolls. Very good.
I know one of her favorite things is when they used to live closer to us. They would come over, we would come over, and she loved to play family with us.
Mm-hmm. So that sounds like family. I wonder, let's see if Eleanor, do you still love playing family?
I can tell that she definitely does still.
Does she? And they also, and the Reeds also love swinging and playing outside. That's a lot of fun. And dress up.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all fun things.
And another thing I did outside that I did with one of my friends was everybody found a stick. It was like a thicker stick, and it looked like a uppercase Y. And we used like, what are those things? The nuts that look like they have a pig nose.
Oh, okay. Oh, the little walnuts. Yes. Yeah, those are fun too.
And we each took a couple, and there's this hole in the tree, and we got 3 shots. If we couldn't get the hole in the tree, then we would be out.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So Hunter also said that he likes to play on his water slide at his yayas and video games and riding his gator. And we've seen how cool that water slide is because it's been set up. And Alexis, you've been on the water slide. That is a fun thing to do. And we love hearing Hunter ride his gator across the street, don't we? It's good. We always joke that it's gonna be a sad day when we no longer hear Hunter riding his gator. And Eleanor said she still loves playing family, and Muriel likes to play family too.
Oh,
Isn't
yeah,
that
I
fun?
remember doing that at the library now.
Yeah, see? So that is a fun thing. Oh, and Hunter also loves to work with Dad on the tires. That's a good thing too. He's learning early. So Eleanor loves to watch Descendants, and she really wants me to tell you that. So I think we may need to look into this Descendants, right? We keep hearing about it, don't you? And you've heard the songs. So something else we want to talk about from then and now is games. So games, we love playing games at our house. And some games that have been around for a long time, not just the marbles, but board games actually came out in the 1800s. Isn't that cool? So we have board games and even things like checkers. And the one game that's been around for a long time is that board game Life, which we haven't played that yet. But I played it when I was a kid too. So we're going to play some games here. First, we're going to do some Pictionary, and I thought it'd be fun to do it with a chalkboard since we were talking about that's what they used a lot. So I'm going to draw a picture, and everyone can guess, and we'll see who can guess it first. I'll do an easy one. And Alexis, while I'm drawing, you think of some things that you can act out to play charades, okay?
This one will be easy because I'm dressed
Don't guess
up
it, though.
like it.
Yep, don't guess it. We'll let everybody at home guess this one.
I was because I told her what to draw.
It's a little tricky drawing with chalk, I will tell you that. And it'd be really hard to try to do your schoolwork with chalk because it's a lot harder. So can anybody guess what that is? We'll wait and see. Don't tell them. Don't. Oh, Maddie guessed. It's a cat. You're right, Maddie. All right, we're going to try another one. And Alexis, you think of what you're going to do for charades. Oh, and Hunter got cat too. Good job, Hunter. All right, so here's my next one. Who can guess that drawing?
It is...
Don't say it. Do you have your charade picked out?
Yes.
Okay, because you're up next. Anybody guess what that drawing is? We have a lot of them growing outside right now. Come tell me what your charade's going to be. Let's see if anybody can. Oh, there we go. The Zonners guessed it. It's a flower. Oh, and Hunter got it too. Flower. Good job. So now, Alexis, we're going to play some charades. She's going to act something out with no sounds. Right? You can't have any sounds. You just act something out, and people have to guess what it is. So you keep acting till they guess. Toilet bowl cleaner. I could see that. No, they're not guessing that you're a toilet bowl cleaner. I think maybe turn to face here. Oh, there you go. That's a better one. Who can guess what Alexis is trying to be? Let's see your face. Oh, the Reeds guessed it. She's a dog. Good job. Yep, and she's even got the ears. She was prepared for it. All right, Alexis, can you think of one more charade to do? Oh, and they thought maybe a gorilla. I could see that maybe being a gorilla. So you think of and the Zonners thought maybe a horse? Yeah, at the beginning you did kind of look like a horse. Once you turned around and did the panting, I could tell. Yeah, because actually Hunter thought it was a horse too. But once you did the panting, we figured out dog. So I'm going to draw another picture while Alexis thinks of another. Oh, see, then Hunter knew it was a dog. I'm going to draw another picture while Alexis thinks of one more charade. So I'm going to try to draw a trickier picture this time. Let's see. Let's see if I can draw something trickier. I don't know if this will actually be too much trickier, but we'll see if anybody can guess this one. And then Alexis, you do charades. You think of what you're going to do. So let's see if anyone can guess the drawing. House. There you go. The Reeds guessed the house. Very good. All right. So Alexis, she's going to do one more charade. And then after that, we'd like to hear everybody's favorite game they like to play. All right, Alexis, show us. Act something out. Oh, Hunter said, yeah, I think it was a little too easy, Hunter, my house drawing. I was trying to think of something tricky, but then it really wasn't that tricky. So now Alexis she's another four-legged creature. Can anybody figure out what animal she's trying to be? Oh, that's a good one. She uses her squiggies. Oh, dinosaur, that's a good guess because she was stomping really hard. So it is a bigger animal. Put up your little blue squiggies again. It is a bigger animal, but it's not a dinosaur. An elephant, there you go. They figured it out. So now we'd like to hear what is everyone's, and the Zonners, they figured out it was elephant. Good job, everybody. So now we'd like to hear, to end, we just would like to hear what everyone's favorite games are. Can you share your favorite game?
The one I just did. Charades.
The charades? You like playing charades? Mm-hmm. And she also likes Uno, right? That's a fun one. Mommy really likes to play Phase 10 or any card game. I like lots of card games and Pictionary. That's always my birthday game that we play.
Lobster.
Yep, and I do lobster for my birthday. So tell everybody, what are some other games you like to play? What about hide and seek?
Yeah, hide and seek. And let me think of another one.
Any more favorite games? I know you like hide and seek. Let's see. Oh, and the reads, they say, playing Descendants is Eleanor's favorite game. Posey's is charades, just like we just played. Fun, Posey. Amanda's is a game called Scythe. I've actually never heard that game, Scythe.
Pictionary is my favorite.
Is Pictionary your favorite too? And Hunter loves chess and checker. Oh, he could play chess, Hunter? Wow. Alexis has been asking to try playing chess, but I told her.
My dad doesn't even know how to play.
I know. I told her I'd have to look up the rules. It's been too long since I played. And he also likes Mario Kart. I've played that game before too. That's fun. And Hunter also likes Spider-Man and Star Wars on Dad's PlayStation. Those are fun games. Oh, see, Madeline likes cards too. See, that's one of my favorites, Madeline. I like pretty much any kind of card game. So when this is all over, we'll have to get together for some charades and card games and checkers and chess. Well, you tell everybody thank you for watching. It was fun learning about then and now. And now she's got one more charade. I just saw. All right, one more. Oh, Mom's not allowed to play. Aw. See, Hunter, you need to let your mom play too. Oh, and Yahtzee. Yahtzee is another fun one. Yahtzee is actually my grandma's favorite game, so we play a lot of Yahtzee. So she's one more creature here to end our video. One last charade. I'll give you a clue. It has to do with those horses everybody thought she was at first. She's not getting her squiggy to sticker. Oh, Unicorn Hunter guessed it. Good job, everybody. Thanks for playing with us. Can you tell everybody bye? Bye.